Hey, Bayhive, get ready to buzz because the Beyonce beat is back and the news cycle is spinning faster than a Bayhive dance break. We've got the inside scoop on everything you need to know, from major industry shakeups to the rising stars making waves. You won't want to miss a single second of these updates, so buckle up and let's dive into the hottest stories hitting the scene right now. First up, the legendary Saturday Night Live is undergoing a massive cast overhaul, and we're breaking down exactly what these changes mean for the upcoming season. Who's in, who's out, and what does it signal for the future of comedy? We've got the analysis you crave. Then, we're shining a spotlight on an incredible new talent making history on that iconic stage. Get ready to meet the rising star who's already earning rave reviews and proving she's destined for greatness. But the shifts at SNL aren't all smooth sailing. We're digging into reports that one longtime cast member's departure might not have been by choice, raising questions about the inner workings of the beloved show. And finally, we're celebrating another homegrown talent making their mark on the national comedy circuit. We'll explore the journey of this rising star from their local roots to the bright lights of primetime. It's a packed show, so stick around for all the unmissable details. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Beyonce Beat for all your breaking news and updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Major cast shakeup alert. What SNL's ensemble changes mean for the season ahead? The iconic sketch comedy show Saturday Night Live is gearing up for its 51st season, and the air is electric with anticipation, not just for the new episodes, but for the significant cast shakeups that have just been announced. Just weeks before the premiere, the show revealed a roster of departing cast members alongside a fresh batch of talent set to join the ensemble. This isn't just a minor refresh. It's a substantial shift that has fans and industry insiders buzzing about the direction SNL is heading. The decisions behind these changes, the potential impact on the show's comedic voice, and the audience's immediate reactions are all at the forefront of discussion. We're diving deep into the implications of these casting moves, exploring how the departure of familiar faces and the introduction of new ones could redefine the show's dynamic and its signature brand of humor. Will the new cast members bring a fresh energy that revitalizes the long-running program, or will the absence of seasoned performers leave a noticeable void? The blend of established comedians and fresh faces promises a season filled with both comfort and surprise. Comedian Ashley Ray joins us to dissect these pivotal decisions, offering insights into the strategic thinking that might be guiding SNL's evolution. Her expertise provides a crucial lens through which to understand the nuances of the comedy world and the pressures facing a show of SNL's caliber. We'll be examining the specific roles and comedic styles of both those leaving and those arriving, trying to predict how their unique talents will mesh within the show's established format. The audience reaction has been a mixed bag, with some celebrating the potential for new comedic voices and others lamenting the loss of beloved performers. This analysis goes beyond just listing names. It delves into the cultural significance of SNL and how its casting choices reflect broader trends in entertainment and comedy. The show has a legacy of launching careers and shaping cultural conversations, and these cast changes are a critical chapter in that ongoing story. Understanding these moves is key to appreciating the future of Saturday Night Live and its place in the comedy landscape. The strategic decisions made now will undoubtedly shape the comedic landscape for the coming year, influencing trends and providing a platform for new voices to emerge. The audience's anticipation is palpable as they await the premiere to see how these new dynamics will play out on screen. This is more than just a cast change. It's a pivotal moment for a show that has been a cultural touchstone for decades. The implications of this cast shakeup are far-reaching, affecting not only the show's creative output, but also the careers of the individuals involved. The public's engagement with these changes is evident across social media, with trending hashtags and spirited debates reflecting a deep connection to the show's legacy. Analysts are weighing in on the business and creative strategies at play, offering perspectives on how SNL can maintain its relevance in an ever-evolving media environment. But what does this mean for the individuals stepping into the spotlight? We're about to explore the journey of one such rising star making history. Canadian comedy star makes history on SNL stage. From the vibrant comedy clubs of Toronto to the hallowed halls of Saturday Night Live, Veronika Slowikowska is carving her name into television history as the newest Canadian cast member, and the first since 1998 to achieve this milestone. Her ascent to the pinnacle of sketch comedy is a story of dedication, natural talent, and a unique comedic voice that has captivated audiences. Her former Randolph College teacher, Ginny Wise, recalls Slowikowska as a standout student, a true triple threat whose skills in singing, dancing, and acting hinted at a bright future. Wise emphasizes that Slowikowska's success is a testament to her hard work and deserves every bit of recognition. This sentiment is echoed by former colleague Alia Rassel, managing artistic director at Bad Dog Theatre Company, who describes Slowikowska as possessing an expansive character range, making her a perfect SNL cast member and a delight for writers. Rassel highlights that while many aspiring comics take years to hone their style, Slowikowska was hilarious off the bat, a rare and impressive quality. Rassel further breaks down the essential traits of successful comedians, noting that Slowikowska embodies all three critical characteristics: skill in her craft, being a pleasure to work with, and possessing a genuinely kind nature, contributing to her stellar reputation within the comedy community. The thriving comedy and theater scene in Toronto is credited with playing a significant role in Slowikowska's development, fostering a collaborative environment where top talent from across Canada converges. Rassel likens Toronto's comedy scene to a treasure trove, suggesting that one could find future stars in any local comedy bar. The news of Slowikowska's hiring sent waves of excitement through Randolph College, with Wise seeing it as proof of what's possible for aspiring young artists. Saturday Night Live, created by Canadian Lorne Michaels, has a long history of featuring Canadian talent, with names like Phil Hartman, Norm Macdonald, Mike Myers, Dan Aykroyd, and Martin Short having graced its stage. Slowikowska's inclusion continues this proud tradition, adding another celebrated Canadian to its illustrious roster. Her journey from local stages to national television is an inspiring narrative of perseverance and talent, showcasing the rich pool of comedic artistry emerging from Canada. Her ability to connect with audiences through relatable and sharp observational humor, often drawing from her personal experiences and the unique dynamics of her life, has cemented her status as a rising star. The anticipation for her debut is palpable, with many eager to see how her distinctive comedic style will translate to the SNL format and contribute to its enduring legacy. The broader impact of Slowikowska's achievement is a source of national pride and inspiration, particularly for aspiring comedians in Canada. Her success story resonates deeply within the artistic community, highlighting the potential for homegrown talent to reach international acclaim. Social media is abuzz with congratulations, celebrating her historic achievement and anticipating her contributions to the show. Yet, not all departures from the show are met with such celebratory headlines. We're now turning to the circumstances surrounding another cast member's exit. Heidi Gardner's SNL exit reportedly not her choice. Reports are surfacing that Heidi Gardner's departure from Saturday Night Live after an impressive 8-year run may not have been a decision she made voluntarily. According to the New York Post, Gardner's contract was not renewed for the upcoming 51st season, a move described as part of a broader cast shakeup aimed at bringing in a new cast. This revelation adds a layer of complexity to the recent series of cast changes that have dominated headlines. The narrative suggests that the decision to part ways with Gardner, a beloved and versatile performer, originated from the show's producers rather than from Gardner herself seeking new opportunities. This perspective is bolstered by comments from comedian Dana Carvey on his Fly on the Wall podcast. Carvey, speaking with co-host David Spade, indicated that, based on his understanding, Gardner's exit was not her intention. He expressed surprise at the news, commending her wide-ranging abilities and inherent likability as a performer. Gardner's departure was initially reported last week, following the exits of fellow cast members Michael Longfellow, Devon Walker, and Emil Wackham. The introduction of 5 new featured players has since been announced, further emphasizing the show's commitment to a significant cast refresh. While Gardner has remained publicly silent on the specifics of her exit, her previous comments earlier this year on Craig Ferguson's podcast offered a glimpse into her thoughts about her future post-SNL. She had acknowledged contemplating life beyond the sketch show, noting that the creative flow for new sketch ideas had become more challenging. However, the reporting from the Post implies that despite these personal reflections, the ultimate decision rested with the show's management. Over her tenure, Gardner appeared in 159 episodes, contributing to over 600 sketches, a significant body of work that showcased her comedic range and dedication. Beyond SNL, she's been actively pursuing other acting opportunities, securing guest roles in acclaimed series like You, Shrinking, and Girls 5 Eva, as well as appearing in films such as Adam Sandler's Hustle and the forthcoming Will Ferrell comedy Judgment Day. She also recently completed filming the independent feature, Transcending, in her hometown of Kansas City. The circumstances surrounding her exit have sparked discussion among fans and observers about the often unseen dynamics of long-term cast members on high-profile shows and the pressures associated with maintaining a position on such a competitive program. The contrast between Gardner's reported situation and the celebratory announcements of new talent highlights the often blunt realities of the entertainment industry. The audience response to the news of Gardner's potential involuntary departure has been one of sympathy and support, with many fans expressing their appreciation for her contributions to SNL over the years. Industry commentators are discussing the implications for veteran performers on long-running shows and the balance between refreshing a cast and retaining established talent. While some departures raise questions, others are being met with local pride and national recognition. We're now heading to Minnesota to celebrate another SNL newcomer. Minnesota's own Tommy Brennan joins the SNL cast. From the heart of St. Paul, Minnesota, Tommy Brennan is set to become one of the few Minnesotans to ever join the prestigious cast of Saturday Night Live, marking a significant career milestone. While Brennan may not have been a household name on the Twin Cities comedy scene, his development as a stand-up comedian in Chicago has clearly paid off, earning him a coveted spot on the iconic show for its 51st season. Local comedians are celebrating his achievement, with Woodbury native Jeffrey Asmuss calling Brennan amazingly talented and hardworking, and stating that no one deserves this more. Kelsey Cook, a rising comic who worked with Brennan as an opening act for nearly 3 years, expressed immense happiness for him, calling SNL the most massive thing. She praised his quick wit and adaptability, noting how his time on the New York comedy scene has sharpened his skills. Brennan, a 32-year-old graduate of Cretin-Durham Hall, comes from a family deeply involved in his alma mater, with his parents receiving a community award for their contributions. His comedic material often draws from his experience growing up in a large family of 8 siblings, using relatable analogies like managing a sports franchise to describe the dynamics. He also humorously touches upon his upbringing, including lighthearted jabs at his father, a doctor, recounting childhood incidents like receiving stitches on the kitchen table. Brennan's stage persona often features preppy attire, leading some, like Minneapolis-based comedian Ellie Hino, to describe him as looking like a mean popular guy from an 80s movie, but quickly adding that he's pretty much the best dude and will be super relatable. After exploring modeling in Minnesota and a business career at the University of Notre Dame, Brennan found his calling in comedy, initially in Chicago's improv scene before focusing on stand-up for more stage time. He received early encouragement from the late Minnesota comedy legend Louis Anderson, who advised him to incorporate more biographical material, emphasizing that personal stories are timeless. Anderson also encouraged Brennan to embrace failure as a part of the creative process, believing that, if you're not bombing enough, it means you're not trying enough. This dedication is evident in Brennan's packed schedule prior to his SNL announcement, where he was regularly opening for established comedians and headlining shows. His local gig at Sisyphus Brewing during the season premiere weekend had to be canceled, but the venue owner is working to bring him back during the Thanksgiving break. The news of Brennan's casting has garnered congratulations from Minnesota politicians, including St. Paul Mayor Melvin Carter and U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar, who expressed pride in his hometown achievement. As a featured player, Brennan, along with the other newcomers, will need to work diligently for screen time, but former SNL cast member Leslie Jones advises them to view the experience as a college, encouraging them to absorb everything the show has to offer. Brennan's friends are confident in his abilities, with Grant Winkles stating he's built for this, and predicting he'll be a fantastic addition to the iconic 30 Rock stage. The selection of Tommy Brennan is a significant moment for Minnesota's comedy scene, highlighting the state's contribution to national entertainment. His success serves as an inspiration to aspiring comedians across the region, demonstrating that dedication and talent can lead to the highest levels of the industry. The community is rallying behind him, eager to witness his debut on a global stage. And that's a wrap on our top stories this week. Stay tuned for a quick recap and all the ways to stay connected. That's all the buzz from the Beyonce beat this week. We've covered the massive SNL cast shakeup and what it means for the season, celebrated Canadian comic Veronika Slowikowska making history on SNL, explored the reports surrounding Heidi Gardner's unexpected departure, and cheered on Minnesota's own Tommy Brennan joining the iconic show. Don't miss a beat like this video. Subscribe to the Beyonce Beat for all your essential updates. Hit that notification bell, leave a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content.